got your back, you've got our word. Oh, take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. We laugh, we cry, we share the ride. No judgment here, just love and light. You've got a place right here to stay. So take 5 and heal today. But take 5 with CJ and Jester. Oh, wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find. Oh, take 5 with CJ and Jester, talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. CJ and Jester bring you home. It's okay to not be okay. Let's talk it out, don't drift away. Mental health, it matters most. So come in close and raise a toast to the ones who fight each day, to the silent words they never say. You're strong, you're seen, you're truly heard. We got your back, you've got our word.
Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to Africa, Asia, Europe, North America. Good morning to each and everyone for checking in with us this morning on Take 5 with CJ and Jester. As you know, I am CJ and I am still waiting on Jester. I think he's having a little bit of problems, and so it is getting here. But we'll start at 10 o'clock and we'll take that call. And let's see. Good morning, Keno, and how are you?
Okay, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Everything you okay?
And how for the time, and how is Mr. Jester?
I fired him this morning again. I ain't seen him yet, but he fired this morning again.
Well, I get fired.
He take that later as a joke now, but I think he's having a bit of an issue. So he should be here shortly. But you can go ahead and pray.
Okay.
Thank you.
This morning, Lord, I give you praise. But I will thank you for the thank you, Lord, for the and we say, thank you for all those who are to bring me. God, you stuff I both but you God let him abide. Let us praise no come down and let him bless you to his face and turn of his face by side to let every gospel need. This man for you. Remember Grenada is in your hand, Lord. Remember the folk that is burning Lord. And God, remember the country, this our blessed Lord. Remember Carrico, I bring before you. Remember Kitty Martinique, this our Lord. And I say to them, this our blessed Lord. Remember the Prime Minister, I bring before you. Remember the ministers, Lord. Remember the opposition party. Remember the ministers. Father, look over each and every one of them. Father, you are the maker of them. You are the creator. You are the only one who could create and could destroy this our blessed Lord. Father God, remember the nation I bring before you. Remember the nation, including the youth of the land. I bring before you, Lord. Remember the youth I bring before you. Father, in a time, Lord, supply the need. Father, some are sick and some are sad and some are have love to have. Father God, remember them, Jesus. Father, take them in charge of those who please. Remember the school children, their home, Lord. Guide them, steer them. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Supply the needs of the parents that the parents will just supply the needs of them, Lord. Remember the entire force, the police station. Remember the SSU. Remember the RRU. Remember the boat on the including the fishermen, Yeah, course, God. I bring it before you, Lord, and I lift it up to you. But in the going, Lord, go with them. But in the remaining, Lord, remain with them. When they're about to come back, Lord, bring them back safe and sound. And God, outside there is not easy. Remember them this day. Pray I bring this for you. Oh, God, this sick and afflicted one, those on the hospital bed. Pray miracle, matter bad. Father, there is time when it's day they cry for night, and when it's night they cry for day. Remember them, Lord. Remember those in child, but I ask you for deliverance for each and every one of them. Those prepare themselves for the operation table, Lord. Remember the doctor in the doors of mercy. Even the eyes of faith that able to really walk in spirit and in truth and they able to come back safe with our blessing, God. For all those I cannot mention, remember each and every one because they are you children. We are you shipping the fast, yeah. Each and every one of us by our different vices this morning, Lord. Remember that I bring this to you today by name and by number. Remember just and number and especially Father, they will be left behind. If it takes night and they leave no good to take and to enter your thing of the body, Lord. Father, he has far away from her, but Jesus is close to you. Remember just this morning. Remember you of our board. Remember each and every one of them that came. Bless them if thou be so pleased. You might be small, but steady blessing unto every heart this our Lord. Remember those that walking in the radio station at time like now, Lord. The road is rough and the road is tough for them. That they have to walk and they have to down. But remember them. Bless them if thou be so pleased. Take them in charge. Father God, you cause in and give them a sit down below this our Lord. Father, where the weak Lord make them strong. And where the strong make them strong, I thou be so pleased. My God and my King. Remember the nation. Remember the village and the people. Remember the mental home. Father, the prison I bring before you. Remember those in the prison, Lord. Father, even those who are taking care of them, look over each and every one of them. My God and my King. The nurses and the doctors again. Remember every patient in every different hospital. I bring them before you. Oh God, this prayer of Father which art in heaven. Surely be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days of our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. As we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you so very much, Kenny. And I'll finally make it.
God, eh?
He come, he come. Yeah, he
He
arrived.
will come. Yes.
Yes.
Better late than never.
Not with me. I don't like late. I do not like late. Gotta be on
Well,
time.
you is perfect,
You
but me
know?
not perfect.
Yes, I like perfection. I like that. That's okay. I'm taking that.
Oh
Oh,
God,
God.
can we have the right answer for?
So what you want, Kenu? Alrighty.
You know I like man, so you know I be on man.
Yeah, she don't answer. Do you hear that?
Can we have a happy Christmas, my dear?
Thank you, same to you and your home.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
All
So
right,
talk to you soon.
all right,
Okay, take care. Bye
bye.
bye.
Yeah,
Dear Jester, so what happened to you this morning? Please say.
No, I'm doing it.
That's what I
I'm doing
asked.
it late.
Well, you're late.
All late?
Late.
Why you late?
Late.
Like, what time is supposed to start?
10 o'clock.
What time are you
You got 3 minutes after 10 o'clock.
And I late?
Yes. You are supposed to be here 15 minutes before. So,
Really? Is that so?
yes,
Where
yes.
that thing is written?
Is that written? No, I'm writing it now. I'm writing it now. So 15 minutes before.
Oh
But let me
gosh!
say good morning to those who are online. Oliver, Lorna Bain, good morning to you. Good morning to, I think these are the ones that are online right now. Let me say good morning to Kathleen Ledlow. Good morning to Caitlin Holly Douglas, enjoying the cold weather. Bernadette Abraham, good morning to you. Coffee in the morning, good morning to you also. Daphne Date and family out there in Tio. Good morning to the Hill Street people, the Glenn family. NP, good morning. Lorna Bain, good morning to you. Mary in Toronto, good morning. Junior over on the hills of the Grand Town, good morning to you also. Good morning to Bandy Chester David. I know that you're listening. Mr. Nicholas Snag, good morning to you. Kenro, we already said good morning to you. Good morning to Pat Pear, William Pear, and Hubby Pear. Good morning to SBW. Good morning, Nathalina in the lane. Hope all is well and checking in. Good morning to Royal Charles Alexander. Joycelyn Noel, good morning. Antonia Francois. And good morning also to Antonia Miss Aito. Good morning to you. Celia, which is Mazday, good morning to you. Good morning to the University under the cashew tree. Good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning to Anne Bernard and Radio Man. Good morning to Sherry out there in Maryland, Wendy in Toronto, Carol Belfon out there in Toronto also, and to my newfound friend, good morning to you, Bernard Leslie. Hope all is well. And hope everybody is doing fine. Just the floor is,
All right, good morning to Garden Bushes Richardson, Leslie Nicholas and his wife, Winter John, and the Moose Bartholomew, Alistair Aito Dubois. Who else? Let me say special good morning to the Glynns family out there in Boston. All right, back home, the Hill Street people. Still,
I saw her yesterday.
I saw her yesterday too. That I say, still are you shopping?
Leave the lady alone. She said, must leave her alone.
Yeah, I think Christmas go kill you.
Oh, well, you know, do it its own.
I said, still I am, man, you're shopping here. Yeah, it's with my money.
Whoa. You see, there you go. Her money. Not your money.
She and her daughter was together.
Yes, she carries us.
I saw our son, Kaz, on Saturday night around Charles prayers. Charles Pariak, you know.
Charles died?
Charles Pariak died. You didn't know that, right?
No.
Like, seriously? He died.
Seriously?
Yeah, he died.
When was that?
So it's Saturday gone would be last week Saturday. Say he died a week before Saturday.
What?
And the praise was last week Saturday.
I had no clue that Charles passed away. Honestly.
Wow.
To tell you the walls here, I don't. So honestly, I didn't know.
Let me take the opportunity to extend my deepest condolences to his family. You know, his wife really stood up with him very, very well. I mean, you know, she's really a hero the way she stood up with Charlo because what he'd been going through for years.
Yes, this kidney thing.
Dialysis. So to all his children, so they all attended the prayer on Saturday last. Wow. So that's it, Les. He will be buried on the 7th of January. Yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, that one kind of have me going still because I didn't hear anything about it at all. I mean, you know, no.
Surprisingly,
really, why would it be surprising?
I don't know. It's just fine that, you know, he's been on the main.
But I am on the main. You know, I eventually didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was looking at the size of the prayer. I know the funeral would be a real big funeral.
Well, he's a known guy. If you think about Caribbean cinema, from there and back, you know.
Yes, retired teacher as well.
Yeah.
That in itself.
Yeah, wow.
You know, so, So who else did I? Miss Gladys, just getting back to Miss Gladys in Maddy's Junction who runs that shop there, Miss Bissessa, you know, very hard-working lady, you know, with under the team. Yes, and Michelle out there in Riverside.
I know.
Keeping the checks and balances.
Yes.
Claire, you know, there are some people that are out there, and based on what you're doing, they keep the checks and balances for you. You understand? They are very constructive in their criticism, and they help you to develop and grow. One such person is Alicia, under the cashew tree.
Oh, the cashew tree.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember she was at the football final, you know, and then so certain things she will point out to me. So I just have to be on my P's and Q's.
Good for you, Alicia.
Yeah.
Give
At
it to
least, at least you
him.
have. Yeah,
Good
yeah.
for
But
you.
I really do appreciate because
Of
this
course.
sort of thing is very, very constructive. There is not the type of they just want to just bring you down and want to humiliate you. You know, they'll say, "Hey,
Mary's
come
like
over.
that
I
in
noticed
Toronto.
that. I feel you should have been so because of such and such." And
Mm-hmm.
you really do appreciate this sort of, yeah, it makes you feel,
Mary in Toronto does that. He calls me. But he
yeah,
says, so far, you all are good. You all are good. So I'm taking that as a constructive one also.
yeah, yeah.
Who else did we have to say good morning to? I think we said good morning to everyone. And you say football is done. Intercall is coming up. And all sports running.
Yeah, boy, yeah, jump
Athletics is
pack
coming up
agenda.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Jumper. I see the children running in the hot sun, barefoot, some with socks. It's... But I
Now,
don't
one thing that I observed that I need to make mention of, and people probably feel that may have to be a topic coming soon when it comes to maybe hygiene. Um, but what I realize, the point I'm making is, it seems as if certain values that were instilled in us just really tend to
You
be
went out the
dashing
window?
out the back door. And one of it that I have concern, I hate when people serving things to me, they're talking over it. No, serious, and I realize like that
Oh,
has become a norm
all
and
you have to,
like all over,
all you have to say is that do not speak over my food. It's simple as
but
that.
that's that to be like golden rules. That's just supposed to be natural and automatic within
Listen,
how we operate as human beings,
if you really pay
And
attention to what's going on around your Jester, like everything is a new norm. I hear
I don't know,
children
man.
coming to down the road and ask for stuff, and he's like, "You have that? Give me one." And I'm like, "What's wrong with asking? Do you have this? Can I have one, please?" It's like the whole, and this is a generation that is coming to rule the world, eh?
Yeah, so maybe you fall on that courtesy. Then maybe we next topic or something.
Hospitality,
Oh yeah, something of that sort.
hospitality.
But I'm telling you, man, I have serious problem, and I realize this thing is widespread within our
I
society.
don't like people
It's
boulders finding me food anyway.
people
That is why I
picking
don't
up
go
things,
out
they're
any.
serving food, and they're just talking, and because I know when you're speaking quite a lot of this thing, and some you don't see it, you don't realize it, but
Flies.
things flies out. No. This is serious, man.
I am
I
laughing.
don't like people solving meeting and talking over it.
Okay.
Honestly, and
People
no,
want
I'm
to
just
hear
saying
him.
it.
Let
I'm
him hear
just
him. Don't
saying it.
speak over himself.
And I believe it's time that we take stock, and that happening food places, they happen,
Yes. What do you
food
think?
outlets, restaurant. It's just like I don't know. We just
Let me
tend
tell
to
you
not. It
what
just
my
goes out.
what my big peeve is, and that's why I don't eat on the side of the road for nothing. I don't care whether it's corn or whatever. I do not want. Let me say good morning to Kathleen Ledo. She has checked in. Olivachi said maybe you went and fixed your hair. You're fixing your hair. That's why you are late this morning. And Nicholas Snag has just checked in, and he's looking forward to the discussion this morning. So let me tell you what my big peeve is, Esther. You go somewhere to buy something to eat, and people pretend, well, they have gloves in their hand to serve you. But at the same time, the same glove hand that they're serving you, they're going to take the money in the cash
Yeah,
and give it to you. No, thank you, I don't want.
because money is really filthy. Yeah,
Money
money
has
don't
no
pass you.
germs, hands like hands, honestly. And that's why sometimes across the ocean, and I just be hanging out, we come out place and I say, oh my gosh, I'm really hungry. Let's stop. I said, no, I'm not. I don't want to stop. I'm not eating anything. But why are you so picky? I said, I'm not picky. I'm just being careful. I'm not eating on the side of the road for nothing whatsoever. If you notice that I hardly go to restaurants and things because I cook in my own nastiness and eat it myself. If I spit in it, it's me, my food I spit in, you understand? So I have a thing about that, and people might think that I'm OCD and all this kind of thing, and I'm fine with them thinking that I'm OCD because when it comes to your health, sometimes you might be doing something, and you've said somebody come to you and you says, okay, let me, and the same hand that you were doing this stuff, you dip it in something else, that is cross contamination to begin with, and you eat it, you don't know what is going on inside. You know the amount of viruses that people get inside of them, and you have to go to the doctors and do all kinds of tests to see what is going on inside you. This is because you're eating cross contaminated food. As well as when you cook and you have your food outside first. Your food's supposed to stay outside for a certain amount of hours before you put it in the fridge. Because if it stays past the hours, that is contamination. You could get sick out of that. You're getting some salmonella poisoning, you're getting all food poisoning and all this kind of, and food poisoning can kill people.
Yes.
So partner, it's your prerogative and it's your do not speak over my food or whatever you serve me when they're
Yeah, but
serving
you
me.
see,
I'm
the
telling
thing is
you.
now, sometimes you tend, and they will tend to get offensive. They will tend to, that's the kind of thing. Man, I just would love to see us come back to that kind of thing because I know that was practice. I knew that. You understand?
We still practice it. A lot of us still practice it, but it's
Yeah.
just that it has gone out the window a lot with people because people eventually it's like they don't care or it was not taught to them again. Because when you think about it, just a lot of young people now there is young people that made them to it, and they do not
Yeah.
have the etiquette that we got when we were growing up. Regardless of what, as miserable as we thought our grandparents and our parents were, they teach us a lot of things, and we used to wonder what is it that they're talking about. As we grow older and we become adults, we realize that the things that they were telling us had a lot of meaning in it, which is helping us in our lives today. And the things that I've learned, some of the things that I've learned, I try passing it on to my offsprings and them. And lo and behold, I do think I'm breaking finger, I'm breaking hand, I'm breaking foot, I'm breaking everything because this is not the way I taught you to do things, And it is just something I just say we may have to have a whole topic on hospitality or something like that because
definitely.
and another thing, you stand up there, you doing something, somebody just come and they put a whole body over you. They want to take something and they stretch over you. This killing me clean, I'm telling you, because me and BO, not friends. And if you're not there, don't come and hang over me. Or don't come and speak in my face when I didn't ask you to come closer to me.
Yeah, especially again, boy. I tell you, talking about speaking in your face again. There are some people, especially like more prevalent with men, like when they take her to drink, man, they want to
Up
be,
in your face.
although you're trying to be, so it's, and sometimes you back, you come at that side on, so
They up in your face.
yeah,
They all up in there according to the man.
you could have a conversation side on. It doesn't have to be like face to face. And then when they drink the woman, then man, it's just me. Easy to cope with that sometimes.
That's life. And you tell me I stay in my house 24/7 when I don't go out. You see, I don't have to put up with this because I'm in my yard. So Jester, did we finish? We
Oh
yeah.
okay.
So this morning, our topic is, and let me tell you, when I saw this topic, I'm like, these people, what do you mean by that they're talking to me? But I refuse to believe that they're talking about me in that kind of way. And the topic this morning is, do you walk fast, even for no reason? Psychologists see this as a very specific character trait. So we're going to delve into this morning to to those of us that walk fast. And it may sound like, what are you talking about walking fast? But you will be shocked to see the things that they talk about people that walk fast, people like me and people like Nicholas Snag. And there are a lot of us that we walk and we're not aware of the speed that we walk with. And I could attest to that because sometimes, when we came from Moriah and everybody walking up to go to get bus and all that, and we all live together, but then they all stand up and they're watching me go. And like, Claire, where are you going? I'm like, what do you mean? Were you walking fast? I'm like, no, that's my normal pace. But to me, I'm normal. To them, it's like I'm heading somewhere with all the speed in the world. And it's a different speed than when you power walking. Because when I'm walking, I know I have speed. But I guess in the relaxation mode, which I should go slower, so we're talking about people like me this morning. Do you walk fast, Jester?
Well, when I have reason to, because for me, walking is for intended purposes. So if I don't have any reason to be walking really fast, I do not.
Okay.
Whenever I have reason to, I do.
Okay.
So for example, if time is running out on me and I have to get to that place, I should have been there already, and so there's a reason why, or if before I start to jog in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and thank God I just
You
started
started
back
again?
my program this
Well,
morning.
congratulations.
Yeah, so
That's why you were late?
no, I won't say that.
Well, that is what it is. Come on, you would say that in this kind of way.
I didn't know I was thinking, what I'm glad about, because I was thinking to take it like from the beginning of the year, but I was able to start this morning.
Okay.
And I think it's because I was doing the workout with Giovanni too, because of the athletic season.
Okay.
That is close by. So
let's hope you don't fall off the.
No. I ain't falling off the radar already. Not this time around.
Okay.
I got to get consistent.
Just
Yeah. So then before I start to jog, then I'll walk fast because you're somewhat putting yourself in a mode of the next step is to get into the running. So I'll walk fast under that kind of condition. But then people who are sometimes you're going for just a little show. You don't need to be walking fast.
But the thing is just I take offense to that, because yes, you have to give yourself time when you're going to do. You have program this morning. You get up 5:30 and go to be walking, and the training so you could get there by 9:45. That's 9:45. Do you hear me?
I don't see there doesn't need to be 9:45.
Well, for 5 to 10, then you don't come 3 minutes after 10 o'clock. Do
That's
not.
very cool.
Inside and do the
9:45 for what? Oh, please.
to set up things.
No,
to
quarter
see-
to?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like 9:45, setting up stuff. So, in the new year, you're
Next
going to
thing
come
you will tell me 9:30.
anytime. Anytime at all that I want you to come, you should come.
Yeah.
So, yes. So, we're talking about this morning. And there are a lot of people, and I know my friend out in the race, in the track over there, she's another speed walker too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what have us your feet, man.
Yeah, she's a speed walker too, and she walks fast in the morning to exercise, but she's moving and she just move. And I don't know how to. Honestly, I don't know how to curb that because this is as we go along, we'll see why people like me are the way we are because that's why we walk fast. So let's dive into it. It says, "Have you ever noticed those people who hurry down the street as if an invisible countdown has just begun? They're the ones weaving through sidewalk traffic on a lazy Sunday, passing everyone despite having nowhere urgent to be. You know the type, or maybe you are the type. Moving at velocity even when browsing a bookstore, striding through parks like they are late for something that doesn't exist. It is not about rushing, it is the default setting, as natural as the resting heart rate. According to several psychologists, this brisk pace isn't just a matter of a busy schedule. It often reveals a much deeper temperament and emotional state. Walking fast is anything but insignificant." See?
Walking fast is anything but insignificant.
So it's not insignificant. It is significant. Good morning to you, Net. Net said yes, she does. She walks fast. So walking speed, it turns out, is a remarkably consistent personality marker. Researchers have found that our natural pace, when we are not trying to catch a train or escape the rain, reveals more about our psychological makeup than we might expect. These fast walkers aren't just impatient or anxious, they are broadcasting something deeper about how they process the world and navigate life itself. So you see, there's a thing with us that walks fast. It is not that we're trying to go somewhere and beat somebody. This is something, and we're gonna get to it. And when I start looking at it, I start feeling bad, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Claire, you may need to slow down. But then I said, nah, I'm not slowing down. This is who I am, and I cannot change what it is that I'm built of. If it's something that I am learning to say, like type or cook or something like that, and it takes time for me to get to learn all the ingredients, and so yes, I'll take them. But something that is built in me, that is not harming me, I think, in any way or form, I don't see the need to change it. So this is what I'm saying. I don't see the need to change. And anybody feel that they're walking fast and it's something that they want to work on, if it's built in you, there's no way you can change. When you do that, you change your whole modus operandi, your whole method of operation. And this is going to psychologically affect the way you think, the way you feel, the way you live, everything of that sort.
So is that how it has always been for you?
Walking fast?
You're just walking fast?
Yeah. You you would not believe.
So how did you quote in the past? Like
I quote a walk in front, the person walk behind. Catch up if you can.
That making no sense.
People, let me tell you something. it's no joke, you know. Sometimes all of a sudden I used to go. I said, also let's go for a walk, and he watching me like, we going for a walk? I say, yeah, let's go for a walk. We're going down by the park. And we start off good, and all of a sudden, he's in the back, and I'm in front, and he says, Claire, I thought we were going for... I said, yeah, but I'm way in front, and it's not... I'm not conscious of it, Jester. Seriously, I am not. And it's something sometimes when they say, oh, Claire, you're walking fast, I just stand up, just abrupt. Yeah. I just stop. And I'm like, what do they mean that I'm walking fast? To me, it's a normal pace I'm going. And that's why I said, when people tell me, Claire, slow down, I tell them, don't tell me slow down, you catch up. Yeah, catch up. Because because I don't know if I'm going fast, but I say I'm going fast. So instead of me having to slow down to get out of my equilibrium, then you catch up with me so that we can do it together. And when you're quoting, I stand up on that lime tree, I don't walk in, take out all the lime leaf on the lime tree, and that's what you all used to do. Clean the lime tree.
Who you are?
Well, you
are?
Me.
I remember my man.
So we used to climb the lime tree. We used to clean the lime tree. Take out all the leaf.
You are?
Oh, we. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shell peas unconsciously too.
Okay. Okay, so let's go.
But if I was telling you, anytime you raise that up, that thing about let's go for a walk, I just telling you go on.
Well, I used to raise it often because I know I already know the drill.
I tell you, I'll meet you.
Well, look, and that's it. Nobody can admit me.
No, somebody when you relax down there, when you reach
I don't relax
the destination.
Home.
I'll meet you at the destination.
Which is back home. Which is back home. No. Look, honestly, when I used to walk on the pavement in Toronto, sometimes it's a competitive thing in us that walk fast, because I used to walk from University Avenue to home. It used to take me about an hour and a half. But mind you, if I'm walking and I see somebody else walking in front of me, I just walk and pass them like no tomorrow. I don't like, it's like I got to prove that I could beat that person in front of me walking.
Hey.
Yeah.
So you're in competition?
Yes, and I don't know. That's it. I walk, and that is
You're a very strange human being.
I know.
You are.
Yeah, honestly, and that's why I can power walk and all that, because sometimes when I leave here and I walk to Sotters and back, people wouldn't believe that I made it to Sotters and back. They're like, why you reach? I said to the bottom of Sotters and back, and it's like, you walk that far, and I said, yeah, that is no big deal for me. So it is something that
you competitive. You are very strange indeed. Serious.
You can say what you want. It is still the end of the year. You have time to bring me down.
Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I'm telling you, but it's true, and I'm not the only one. I know there are a lot of us out there that is doing that. So it says here, people that walk fast, they are internally driven rather than externally motivated. So it is something from inside of us just that causes us to do that, right? It says fast walkers move at their own pace regardless of the environment. Put them in a sleepy beach town or bustling Manhattan, and the stride barely changes. This consistency points to an internal metronome that doesn't calibrate to external rhythms. They are not walking fast to keep up or fit in. They're walking fast because something inside them is set to that frequency. You hear that, eh? We're not walking fast to prove anything to anybody. We're walking fast because that is in us. This internal drive extends beyond walking. These people who walk late, not because the boss is watching, but because the project isn't finished to their standards. They exercise not for Instagram, but because keeping it makes them feel off. Their motivation comes from within, making them reliable, but sometimes frustratingly independent. They're terrible at doing things just because they should. Is it a sickness we have? Just that, you think?
Maybe,
So you see what it's saying here. It is not, they said put us in a sleepy beach or bustling Manhattan, and it's not that we do not change our stride. We go with the same stride that we start off with. We don't change it. It is something internally we are doing this. And it's not something externally say, okay, let me just change the pace of a walk. Because let me tell you, if I'm walking on the sidewalk and I can't get to where I'm going, getting on in the street, and I'm walking past everybody on the sidewalk because I have a purpose and I know where I'm going and I want to get there, and that's it.
But whereas you feel walking very, very fast at times might be very good based on what they outline in there, I could see some negatives coming out as a result as well. Because I believe if you're walking very, very fast, to me, you become less observant of certain things. Yes, yes. And I could see that happening. Yeah. You know, because you're not like you're like a bullet going. So,
as I explained to you before, walking for exercise for me is a different pace. I power walk, I speed walk when I'm walking for exercise. But when I'm walking, which is my normal pace, it is also a pace that I keep constantly. It has not changed in any way. But I'll see things around me that you might miss. Because I think just encompasses us to pay attention to everything around us, even though we are walking fast. We are observant people. So you can listen,
you say what you want to, but it's only obvious that likely to happen. Somebody, I mean, honestly, somebody that will be walking, and somebody that will
we don't go like right through. You're missing the point. I'm telling you.
I'm missing the point. I don't think I'm missing the point at all.
Listen, I walk at a normal pace, which is fast for a lot of people, but for me it is a-okay, and I don't miss anything. I see everything that I want to see. If I don't want to see, then I don't want to see it. But I pay attention to things around me. I will see something and I say, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "This is just I just saw that." And like with the speed I'm walking, I'm very cognizant of where I am and what I'm, because that doesn't mean because I'm walking fast that my head is down on the ground or anything. I pay attention to what's going on around me. I've seen everything that I want to see. Everything.
You better stop it.
Everything.
Oh gosh.
So hear this. The people that walk fast, they have a high baseline anxiety. They've learned to channel. So you see, we learn to channel, they walk fast, they're walking fast.
You don't lie, they have a high rate of anxiety in truth.
I'm not anxious about anything unless I'm flying.
Well, so why you don't want to accept that part of it gracefully?
No. So here, that quick stride often masks a humming anxiety that's been transformed into productive energy. These aren't necessarily anxious people in the clinical sense, but they carry a baseline vigilance that keeps them slightly activated. Walking fast becomes a way to discharge that energy to keep the internal pressure at manageable levels. The trait makes them excellent in crisis situations. They're already operating at higher RPM, so emergencies don't require much gear shifting. But it also means they struggle with forced relaxation. Tell them to slow down and enjoy life and watch them become more stressed trying to relax properly. Their fast walk is actually the version of calm. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
No, you remember that is the opinion and writing of someone.
So the opinion just now when we say whatever it wasn't their opinion too. It wasn't their opinion when they said that. So hush.
That does not necessarily. So does it mean that if somebody walks at different pace based on the situation, they wouldn't able to achieve what is being outlined?
We're talking about fast. Listen, do you see? Okay, let me ask you something. People that are slow walkers or lethargic in their movement, they're slow and so. Tell me that if you go somewhere to do your electrical work, right? And say you take Turkey with you, or you take somebody else with you, take me with you, as a matter of fact. And you know the amount of time that it will take to get something done. And I'm with you. And I'm lagging behind, Auntie. Tell me you don't want to just take your hand and go, come on, move it. People don't do that to us. You know why? Because we are at Speedy and Speedy Gonzalez. We know what we're doing and we go for it. And this is what makes it. It says here, telling us try to relax properly, forcing us to do something that we are not accustomed to.
No, it doesn't necessarily mean somebody usually walks slow, that when they're doing other things that they will be slow. Not at all. I don't see that.
You must be guilty.
No.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily so at all.
I'm talking about the people that walk fast. We're talking about fast walkers, not slow walkers. They're putting out there that people that walk fast, they have this, they say it's a trait, We have that trait about us. that when you walk fast, you have more control of things. You are excellent at crisis situations. Like things happen and you don't ball and say, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? You just jump in it and you take over and you do it. So when they have emergency, you don't say, oh my gosh, what am I to do now? Where would I turn? You already know what you're doing because you're thinking way ahead. Your brain is moving fast. So this is what happens. It is a psychological thing. It is not something that you just get up and you do.
So,
Say, say.
so for the person that they will walk not at your pace, doesn't mean that the brain is not moving and they're not thinking.
Well, if they cannot,
if that's the philosophy that is going to come from that, well,
I'm talking about people that walk fast.
Anyway, let me take out this smoothie. Come back.
I want you to choke you while you're drinking it. Drink and choke.
Wow.
What happened to the tart?
This one is
What?
very strange taste this time.
It has passion fruit in it. It has celery. It has
Celery will be good.
it has ginger.
Yeah, a little bit more acidic today.
Yes, that's good for you. So that's what I mean. I don't want you to ask me for more. So that is the bad one, the last one for the year. So you won't ask for more.
Ooh, yeah, last one for the year.
Yes, you're not getting to know. This is it.
You know our program don't start. The only program we're doing is just go right through. Right through next week Tuesday.
Is the last?
Tuesday we on again.
What is next week Tuesday? The 31st, the 30th.
Yeah, I think
the 30th. Yeah. Last one before the year begins is next Tuesday. So, Jester, I am not saying that people that walk slow with me not thinking. This is not what I'm saying. I am saying that the trait in us that walk fast is that we want to keep up with everything at a certain speed, and that's it.
But those who listen, they will swear say that you're trying to insinuate that based on what you stated a while ago.
I'm saying that, okay, everybody walk to their own pace and they do whatever they have to do to get their thing done. I am saying that people like me that walk fast, it's just that I just want to get things done, get it over and done it and move along. Honestly, I don't believe in lagging behind in things. If there's something to be done, I am going to get it done and just move along with something else. Because I hate things pile up on me and then that's when I get anxiety attack. When I don't know how to get out of a situation that I'm in, then I get anxiety. But once I have it and I put all my ducks in a row, walking left, right, and center. Simple as that.
But I could really see the correlation with those people like you just did. You have a call
coming in. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Jester. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fine. And how are you?
I am fantastic. Can be better.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Amen. Amen. And how is your season, whatever you consider the season to be coming along?
Well, it's no different. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. It's
okay.
Just,
All right. Beautiful.
But then the thing about some people that are wrong, they somewhat help to push you in a kind of way that you're not accustomed to, and that's where the problem tend to come. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I am there and I do it, but I have a coping mechanism. I shut down. Literally shut down. Yes. Yeah. My friend, good morning.
Good
Claire,
morning,
how are you?
I am doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great? You ready for the season, whatever that means to you?
Well, that means nothing to me. I just did.
I like that one. I just did. Yeah? All right. Great, beautiful. I'm loving the program this morning because, Claire, you're speaking directly to me with that topic you've brought up there. My natural stride is somebody's fast walk.
I know.
That's my natural stride. And if you're telling me I'm walking fast, I'm looking at you and saying, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
You put me in the mall around this time, And it's like, well, all these people doing in my way. Move.
Move. You see?
Get out of
You
the way.
see?
Exactly. Move. Why are you
You
still
see?
standing there? You put me in St. George's now is like torture. Absolute torture. I
Yeah,
will
I
not go in
know.
St. George's right now. Not at all. For nothing. If you tell me there's $1 million in there, for me, way to find a way to go for it, I tell them I'll go for it sometime next year because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not going.
yeah.
I'm not going. Yeah.
I understand clearly
Um,
where you're coming from with that when it comes to that because a day I would not want to be going to Grand Village on Christmas Eve and so or even
oh,
going on the
oh,
port again to clear barrel the week
my
leading up to
friend,
Christmas. Ah,
from
that's you. This
last
is my debt, I'm telling you.
from last week, I come to work and even extra early because the traffic is so terrible in Grand Anse
Yes.
lately.
Yeah.
And then I go in home, I'm leaving the office late, not because I want to, because I just want the traffic to get out of my way. So I can get home, turn off the car and relax. And what is going on outside, if I miss something, we're gonna have to be another day. If I don't remember it, well forget it. I still didn't want to make myself a bother to go back out for it. Yeah. But I can really and truly understand what Claire is talking about this morning. It resonates with me totally. Um, for me in sales, you have to write proposals and stuff like that. And if something is troubling me, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm up, strap on my jogging shoes, and I'm hit the beach. And I'm telling you, by the time I get back home, in my mind, that proposal is already written and it's sent.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I get home, I don't even shower. I just dry myself off so that I don't drip sweat on the keyboard and I'm typing. And by the time I am cool off to a point where I can go and shower, that proposal is done, dusted, completed, and I just haven't hit send yet because I want to take the shower, drink the coffee, relax my mind for a minute, read it over, make sure that I don't have any grammatical or spelling errors before I hit send. But it's complete. And every stride I take while I'm jogging, my brain is saying, okay, that's good, that's not good, this is good, that's not good. By the time I get home, I will look around and somebody will ask me a question. Did you see that guy on the beach there with the thong on? I would say, yes, I saw him, but it didn't register to me that he
Yeah.
was there, but I saw him.
I
So I
know.
can understand
I
that
know where you're
the
speaking from.
pace,
Serious.
the move that you're making, you're taking in everything, but you're still concentrating on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. A lot of people don't understand that you're moving so fast and say, okay, you see this, you see that. Um, I'd be driving fast, and I'd be looking 3, 4 corners ahead of me because I know the road where I'm going, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. There's lots of cars parked here. Slow down. And I'd even develop a trick while I'm ascending the Richmond Hill home. There's a particular corner where vehicles park. And if I look beneath the vehicle on the hill, I can see the oncoming person. I can see the approaching vehicles. So I know right away there was this is clear. This is how much I take in at that pace. Yeah. And sometimes we drive my wife say, there's a vehicle coming. And she said, how do you know? I said, there's a vehicle coming. Trust me, slow down. And when the vehicle passed her, she said, how did you see it? I saw it underneath the vehicle. I saw it approaching underneath the vehicle. And, she said, I never thought about that. I said, yes, I saw it. So these are the type of things that I do that speaks to me directly when I read what Claire is speaking about. I said, oh my God, this is me to the T. And I asked her, why is she going to speak about me on her show? Because it describes me.
And what was my reply to you?
Totally. It describes me totally. And she says, we are on the same frequency. We operate on the same vibe.
Yeah.
And that's why we get along so well. Because this is where I think, and that's not a jest. My wife would say, oh, okay, we're going to Grenville. We're going to do this. And in my mind, I was already planned the trip.
Yeah.
The whole trip is from the time we get into the car, where we going, where we pass. Even if she's driving, I am already there, and I'm marking it off. We're going to stop here. We're going to eat something. We're going to drink something. We go. And by the time we get back home, I was like, okay, that was okay. That's when to plan. I'm reviewing it in my mind. What went off? What did not go right? And what I'm going to change? Should we do it again? Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, um, even at work, one of my subordinates said, Mr. Snag, when you write these emails, like you put us under pressure because you put, I would like it done by such and such date.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't mind, I'll put a time too.
Yes.
So for me now, I try to adapt to who my audience is and what I am doing and what I'm requesting of them. And I would make a judgment on opposed to time. If it's a choice, I will give them a choice. If they don't have a choice, I would state I would like it done by the end of the week. I would like it done by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So in that sense, I am giving them a time. But to me, I'm thinking, if that's not working for you, you need to let me know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most people will take it as that is gospel and I have to adhere to that. And most times it is not. It's just that this is the time I would like. I don't know what you have on your to-do list, but if you let me know, we can always have a discussion and come to a conclusion. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, sometimes, Claire, it can be a problem because you're moving so quickly, the other person is trying to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like you, I would race the next person ahead of me. Running them down, and they don't even know I am running them down.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. They're clueless.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if you go on the beach in the morning, there's a constant stream of people doing various form of exercise. And if they're jogging, I'm chasing you. If you're ahead of me, I am chasing you. If I catch you, fine. If I don't catch you, that's okay. But I won't get to you as close as possible. You're not going to run away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's not a matter of that. But like I said, the downside of it, for me, is like I said to you, you're moving at such a faster pace that the audience need, and sometimes you need to slow down so that they can catch up with you, so that you can be a little bit more in harmony. Yeah, my wife will stroll. I cannot. So even if we're in the mall in Toronto and whether people say you're window shopping,
Mm-hmm.
to me that is constantly boring. And she will go into the store, and I would not even go and find a bench to sit down. I would keep moving around.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the store doing what she's doing, and I'm walking around. I may have made about 6 rounds around the store. And she says, well, I'm looking for that. I said, okay, go down the aisle, turn left. It's right in front of the shelf at the bottom.
You already did it. You already. So.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's not, even if I will go to the grocery store, I swear to God to you, Jester, I can walk into the grocery store and shop with a blindfold on my eyes.
Yeah.
And this, the funny thing is, I do the same. Aisle to aisle to, I don't do that. I know what aisle my stuff in. I just go pick it up, put it in the basket. I'm trying to get out there as fast as I possibly can.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And the other part, you haven't got to it yet, is that dealing with slow people. Oh my God.
Oh gosh. Hold it. When are you going to stop people are going to call back?
It's like... No,
but you see,
Claire, that is not good.
I know, but the thing is, okay, I'm trying to explain to Jester, it is not something that we are willingly doing. It is an internal thing. It is not that we are doing it to prove to ourselves that we could do this. It's something inside of us. It's a frequency inside of us that they are saying that causes us to do what we are doing. And it's not that we are trying to outshine someone. So we are just being who we are. And that is the whole thing of we are just being who we are.
Organically, who we are.
I'll
give you a good example. We had at my workplace a container came offload. So they say Saturday morning, come and give some time. At the time, my uncle was visiting, so I tell him, okay, I have something to do. Give me a couple hours. We should have it completed.
Mm-hmm.
That's my time in my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 40-foot container with goods in it. So I got there and the people were waiting and I said 2 hours and I said hour and a half, half an hour is gone. I said, so you guys got an hour and a half, 90 minutes of my time. And they still haven't opened the damn box yet. So I'm sitting there and so they finally got the box open and they started moving the stuff. And there is younger guys than me. When I say younger, far younger, at least 20 plus years younger than me. So I get up in the container and I'm started passing boxes. And I'm passing boxes and I realize the boxes are piling up under my feet. So I said, what's going on with you guys? You guys asleep or what? He says, so they look up at me and says, you're moving 3 times faster than what we do. So well, pick up your pace.
Yeah. Don't ask me to slow down, catch up.
Don't ask me to slow down, pick up your pace.
Yes.
And just I'm inside a refrigerated 40-foot container and I'm sweating. And they standing outside. Not a bead of sweat on them. So I'm trying to figure out something wrong with me. And I'm looking around. And after the hour and a half I left. And then I called back and said, what time you guys finish? Oh, that's about 3 hours later. They're just now finishing. I said, what? And by the time we left, yeah, exactly. They move so slow.
Yeah, the slowness is kind of piss you off really and truly. I can speak to that as well,
Right.
Yeah,
and
I can speak to that.
The latest example of that, I went to a fast food place to get a wrap. I told them the 2 wraps I want and a drink. That's everything. And I'm standing there and I was like, what's taking so long to make a wrap? And I'm looking at my watch and I'm saying, right, this is now 15 minutes gone. I said, like, so I went to Leon and said, well, how much longer for the wrap? And I'm watching the goodly gentleman making the wrap and he's like, chop, chop.
Yeah. So for information, 30 minutes for a wrap.
Exactly. And I'm just like, no, this cannot be.
Somebody not doing their work there, right? Where is the supervisor? Somebody not really doing their work because that was supposed to be happening.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, you're losing as a result of that. Yeah.
And the place was not even busy. So imagine if 10 of us has come in there at the same time, what would happen? Yeah.
I know. But they have a thing about us that is fast.
But as age and everything else comes in, you do slow down doing certain things. You do take the time. I mean, for me, things that don't really interest me, to me, it's a chore to do. So I slow down doing it. For instance, if my wife tell me, okay, we're gonna clean the bedroom, whatever, I'm looking at it and I say, oh God. That's the first thing. Oh God. Yeah, because I know her pace and my pace is 2 different pace, right? So for me, I push the bed to one side and I clean half of her, and then I push the other side, clean the other half. That's done. Next.
that is the word that we love. Next.
Next. Yeah, you understand? Yes. And I'm moving to the next thing. So by the time she finished folding whatever she's folding to put in the drawer, I've moved the bed, I've mopped underneath it, and I've moved on to what the next thing is. I'm dusting the window or whatever the situation is. Did you do on the bed? And I said, well, were you paying attention? Yes, that's done already. And it now becomes like, okay, now kind of an antagonist type of thing. So most times I would just leave and go and say, Nicholas, you need to slow down. Get yourself back into her rhythm because you're just going to make yourself miserable. And it's me that's being miserable, not her. She's moving at her.
We're the ones, yeah.
We're the ones miserable.
It's true.
Yeah. And they're oblivious to what's going on with you. They're clueless. So I come to the conclusion I have to stop, step back, slow down, which is a problem.
Killing you.
Yeah, killing me.
Forcing you to relax.
Thank you. And relax is like, okay, what's next? Yeah, sitting on the beach on a beach chair is torture.
You too?
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
All right.
But I try my best to stay in the moment and have a conversation, and so my default is to bring a book with me.
Same here.
To bring a book, so while they engage in whatever they engage in, I'm reading. You understand? Because I'm to say, okay, if I'm sitting here, I need to do something, and my mind needs to be occupied, and it's constantly moving, it's constantly ticking over. And like I said, as time goes past, I would find some way of slowing that down a bit more, um, and taking a little bit more at a slower pace. But if I'm moving slow, like I'm not thinking, and I'm not feeling myself. I just feel off.
Exactly.
Yeah, to
Just
move that.
remember that
Yeah,
word. It is internal. It is
yeah. So
inside of us. It's not something that we can get rid of just like that. We have to really work at it. And I have no time to put in that work. I am who I am. End
you
of my
see,
story.
just so you understand, you're trying to say to change a hip knee can't change. You understand?
No.
A hip
Like I
knee
was
can't change.
like I was
Yeah, it
explaining
is
to
what it is.
like I was explaining to Jester that if I'm walking for exercise, it's a different pace of walking than if I'm just doing my
Completely
normal
different.
walk because I am
Completely
conscious
different.
of this exercise and I'm exercising. If I'm
Right?
walking downtown Toronto, I'm walking downtown Sutters or walking in Manhattan, my stride is my stride is my stride. I won't break it to where this is the way I walk. And when people say, "Oh my gosh, Claire, you're walking so fast," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? This is my normal pace." And they don't get it, and I cannot get it that they think that I'm walking fast, and so I just leave it alone and I just switch it on. If you want to catch up, but I'm not slowing down.
Well, I want to take this opportunity to wish you guys all the best for the Christmas. I hope that you have a very merry one with your family and friends. And remember, the reason for the season is we all know what it is. It's the birth of Christ. So let us take the time to honor him at this time. And to all your listeners, I'm wishing you all the best for the coming new year also. And that they health can strive to help themselves where they need help and ask for help when they need it.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's one of the
Mm-hmm.
problems we have where we don't ask for help when we actually need it, and we let a problem become something into a crisis when it did not have to be.
Yep.
So if we to
Mm-hmm.
reflect and think, and then when we're ready to make that move, we are well prepared for it.
You
You
know,
guys have a great one.
before you leave, I was reading something this morning. It says, asking for help is courage, not weakness.
True, very true,
Mm-hmm.
very true,
It is
very
courage.
true.
And I'm like, I'm putting that in my repertoire. If I need help, I am going to ask for it. Regardless of what you think about me, that is your prerogative, not mine. I am
Thank you.
asking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. Done.
Let me take the opportunity to extend the same kind courtesy as you just did. And I would like to wish you and the family all the best over the Christmas holidays.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
And tomorrow is also my Earth Strong Day.
oh
So
yeah,
what?
Wow.
double jeopardy for you.
Look at that.
And don't you dare say to
No,
me
no, I am
Merry
not.
Christmas and
No.
Happy Birthday because we will fall out. We'll stop being friends. I will pass you like an exam.
I hear you. I hear you.
All
All
right. They're
right.
two undistinct, separate things.
Yeah.
They're not the
I
same.
know. I know.
All right.
So
All
take
right.
care. Talk to you
Take
Fully,
soon.
care.
fully
Okay.
understood.
Bye
All right.
Yeah, great
bye.
stuff. Always
As
great
always.
contribution.
Always.
But one thing that he alluded to, which
Mm-hmm.
is the same for me, or you know, getting up early morning and doing your exercise,
Mm-hmm.
it broadens your horizon when it comes to your thoughts, and it's actually you solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
You able to come up with new initiatives,
Mm-hmm.
new ideas, things flow really and truly. So it's really a positive. Apart from you're doing yourself justice with your physical being kept, you also achieve these sort of things as you go on because your meditation have become so deeper and you're able to achieve just so much within your thoughts, whole plans and programs. So
And
it's great
one
also.
point I'm going to bring back to you. Remember, I said to you when I walk fast, you said to me, I might miss things. You think when I'm missing? You heard Nicola said the same thing. We ain't missing a thing. You could see cars coming from under our next car coming. We see the things that we need to see, not the things that you all want us to see. We grasp the things that we want to grasp, and we move along because sometimes there are things that you don't want to see today. So you see what is important to you at the time when you're walking. So, it is madness, but it is a good kind of madness. And that's all I could tell you, because it's not something that that we plan to do or something. As it says, it's an internal thing. And here what it says here. Um, the people that walk fast, they process information through movement. And listen what it says there. Oh, Mary just sent a message. Says, good morning to CJ and Jester. Happy Tuesday to everyone who listen to Take 5 from Winter Wonderland in Toronto. So that means there might be snow or it is freezing cold over there. And I know it's cold because I spoke to Denise yesterday and she said it was the day before it was nice and the day after that it was really, really cold. So, I'm not saying to enjoy it, but please do. So the people that walk fast, they process information through movement. For fast walkers, thinking and moving are linked activities. They are the ones who pace during phone calls, who need to walk to process bad news, who have their best ideas while in motion. Their cognitive processing is somehow tied to physical movement. Slow their bodies down and their minds feel sluggish too. The kinesthetic intelligence means they often struggle in traditional sedentary and long meetings feel like torture, not because they're boring, but impairs their thinking. They are not being rude when they fidget or volunteer to get coffee. They are trying to keep their brains online. Their fast walking is just thinking visible. And that is no lie. Let me say that when I'm walking, I am at one with nature. I do my best thinking when I'm moving. Things come to me. I don't know. Sometimes you have a problem at work or you have a problem somewhere and you cannot solve it. And sometimes you go to bed and at night I'm sleeping, but my brain is busy. By the time I'm up in the morning, I can solve that problem and know what it is that I'm going to do and just go do it. So that part of us, the fast walkers that is doing this thing, it is not, it may sound like a bad thing to people, but to us, it's something normal. We move, we think when we move, and we solve problems when we move. When you're on phone call, you don't just stand up and you're on the phone call, so you keep moving and back and forth, and things, you all, there's me suggested that sometimes if you're talking to me, you might be telling me something and I already get the answer, and I just tell you, okay, that's it. And but Claire, you didn't let me finish. I said, well, there's no need for you to finish. I already know what you're talking about. And that gets a lot of people upset with me. But it's just my brain just go 90 to the dozen. And I know it's a bad thing, but it's not something that I can really help because I'm wired that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really wired that way. And you see, Nicholas just proved it when he called and see what he says. Because you're saying to yourself that, okay, Claire, I think this is what he's doing. It'll make no sense. And tell him it doesn't make sense for himself too. Tell us it doesn't make sense to us because what we're telling you, it makes perfect sense to us. The number to call is 404-1189. And I know there are a lot of you out there that walk fast and you think while you walk, and there are those of you that take your time. We're not lambasting anybody that takes their time because everybody made up differently. We all are made in different forms and fashion. Some of us are just wired differently. And the way I am wired is different to the way you wired. Just the things that you may do may not be something that I would do because it might be too slow for me to accomplish.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is just you're all by nature. I mean, as I say, I do adapt to what the condition or the situation is. So if there's a reason for me to, speed it up, blah blah blah, I do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that for other things that I do, that I'll be slow. I'm telling you because I can't take the slow. Because sometimes on a morning time when I have to take Johnny to school, he will take his time. Everything. He coming into the van, he'll still have his bag on his back. And I say, boy, get your bag off your back because you still. And it just takes so much time to get into the van. And that has pissed me off so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily. It's something I need to get going, man.
Okay.
Then again, too, it's difficult for me to go shopping with ladies and things again. To that next thing, I can't mostly like to go around store and move there, little piece there, little walk there.
I don't like
I say
shopping,
most time, get your stuff when you're ready, call me. I'll come and pick it up.
I don't like shopping. I would go to a store, see something, it's hanging, like it, buy it. I am not one of those that goes through racks and racks and racks. That could drive me crazy, I'm telling you. I'm bored beyond myself. So anytime I have to shop, you just walk into a store, buy it, I know it's going to fit me, and I gone. If it don't fit me, too bad, so sad,
Well,
I
you're
don't fit me.
somewhat on the same wavelength with how men operate. Most of the time, men,
Maybe I'm a man.
they may, you know, before they purchase something, they might pass through one or two stores, not much, and just to see what the price is like. And when they come up what they really on what they want, the next time they are going back, they're going to pick up that, pay for it, and leave. So it doesn't be no time for to pass in each and every store. Nah, generally speaking, that's not how men operate.
I have people listening and they're not calling. You think they should call Jester? Those on them are listening on the thing. They tell us what you think about the people that walk fast, because some people sometimes when we walk fast we might knock somebody unconsciously too, and they want to kill us. I know, because I told
Get out
them,
of the way,
I'm sorry, but I'm going and I'm gone, right? So we have a caller coming. Let's see. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How
Good
are ya?
morning, Claire. I'm fine. Good morning, Jester.
Good morning to
Yeah,
you, my dear.
yeah. So, this is a fascinating topic because it brought me back to Grenada, walking with my sisters, and I was always in front. And sometimes I used to have to stop and wait for them, first, to get caught up. But then I would eventually walk faster than them. But I noticed when I came back to Grenada recently, I was not walking that fast. But I guess, here, different terrain, so things change a little bit. But so research shows that walking fast, it's a trait for people that's like um, goal oriented. They want to be productive, they want to be on track, and they want to be efficient. And also, they're conscious about time, which I know you are, Claire.
Oh, yes.
They don't want to waste time. But in my research, it also shows two negative traits. It says one could be that they call it the go-getter energy. So you're always in this zone of wanting to be productive, always having to do something. But it says that it could also mean a nervous system, that your nervous system is stuck in this go mode. And sometimes it can lead to being burnt out and being overwhelmed, because you always feel that you have to do something and you don't get time just to relax and do nothing. So that's one of the negative aspects. I know you're pointing out all the positive, so I just wanted to show there's some negative
The negative
aspects to
coming
it.
Rasta. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. And then it says that you're always in a hurry. You're impatient. So you might tend to rush through things, um, and don't really take the time. Well, just I did mention that you would miss certain things or so, but it does show that that's one of the traits, that you're always in a hurry. But overall, there, physical and mental benefits to walking fast. It improves your health. It says good cardiovascular health, longevity, and it's a indicator of good health. So we have to just be balanced. If we're fast walkers, we have to be conscious that there are times we need to slow down, and not all the time like go, go, go.
I don't know what is
So
so wrong.
yeah, I know. We just have to be conscious about
Yes,
it
yes,
now.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just be. Mhm.
Thank you so
So,
very much.
okay then. Have a great day.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you
Okay.
much.
What is
Yeah,
the
bye.
weather like,
Yeah,
Lorna?
bye.
What is the weather like?
It's snowing today.
Mm-hmm.
We got up on the snow on the ground. Yes.
Oh, so it's winter
So, but
wonderland, as
yesterday
Barry
was
says.
Yeah, yesterday was a nice day. I think the day before was another nice day. There was one day when it was really windy.
Yeah, Denise told me that. She said the day
I think it
before it
was
was nice.
Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes. So it's up and down. Yes.
Well,
So
I hope your niece is enjoying Winterland in Toronto.
yeah, she is. She
Good.
wants a blizzard, which she doesn't know what it really means. So
Oh, send it back there with your blow dryer and just blow snow. She gonna see a blizzard. All right,
okay,
talk to
then
you
have a
soon.
great
Okay,
day.
bye bye.
All right.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes,
Yes.
Claire.
So I know, I honestly, I know that walking fast or doing stuff all the time, if you know me or you claim to know me, have you ever seen me slow down in anything whatsoever? Really and
No,
truly?
you always have a fast pace of doing things. I agree. I mean,
And it's not,
I've been around you long enough to know that, seen that all the time.
so far it hasn't hampered me as yet, but it might sooner or later. So far it is like, maybe as long as, sometimes I get up in the morning and I'm thinking about, I don't have anything to do to say, because if I clean today and I do laundry and I cook and everything, I don't have nothing to do. But somehow I cannot stay in my bed. Honestly, I can't lie in the bed and think when I'm chilling or anything. I just have to get up and go find something to
Because
cook.
that's how you're programmed.
See, this I'm wired. I am wired like that. Some people just stay in the bed all day long, eh? I can't. It will just make me go crazy. Then you'll have to take me down to the pink house, I'll just go crazy. So I always have to be moving. And it has its negative, as Lorna says, which we're going to come to sooner or later. It says fast walkers, they are unconsciously competitive about everything. I don't know if that is true, but I'm reading what it says. Fast walkers turn everything into a race. They don't admit they're running. They'll never say that they're trying to beat you in the to the corner, but they feel like small satisfaction when they do. This isn't aggressive competitiveness. It is more like a constant low-grade game they're playing with the universe. This trait makes them excellent self-improvers, but exhausting to themselves. They're competitive with yesterday's version of themselves, trying to be incrementally better at everything. They conk steps without owning a Fitbit, time tasks without setting timers. The fast walk is just one visible manifestation of this endless quiet competition with existing self. That is bad. Don't you think that is bad?
I think so too.
That is real bad. But I like it.
because that's how you're programmed.
This is how. No, you heard me said earlier when I was walking from downtown Toronto to home, and even now, if I'm walking and somebody's in front of me, I'm like, don't worry, I'm passing you in 5 minutes, and I pass them, gone. I'm sorry, people. Forgive me, but this is who I am. But yes, but this could be a negative thing for us fast walkers. But I don't know if we pay attention to it because it is not something that we are conscious of, but we should be conscious of it now, because as we're getting older, as Nicholas and Lorna said, we should start slowing down. Or if we don't start slowing, our body's going to slow it down for us. We can't keep at that pace all the time. And maybe it is not about the fast walking that we have to slow down. Maybe other things in our lives that we take, whether we go out with speed, we may have to slow that down also. At least try to. Let me take a commercial break, Jester, and we'll be right back.
Oh, take 5 with CJ and Jester. Oh, wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find. Well, take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your Are you looking for that one local supermarket where you can purchase all your grocery and household items at the same time? Well, look no further. ISA Belfin and Company Limited, located at the top of the town on Main Street, St. Patrick, is the ideal spot. They're open Sunday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Sundays, just for your convenience. Call them today on 442-9219. That number again, 442-9219. We're shopping snacks at Snack Buy.
At Sugar's Repair Services, we offer digitally calibrated machines, facing engine heads, general machinery. Show us your pattern and we'll make it with precision machines. At Sugar's Repair Services, we satisfy your needs. Just ask and it will be done. Call us at 473 418
Welcome to Take 5,
1845.
your mental health program with CJ and Jester. With CJ and Jester.
And we are back, Jester, with the fast walking people like Nicholas Snag and CJ and the millions and Natalina Buddy and a whole lot of people out there. She has a crew of them that walks at 5 o'clock in the morning. They live and planes on the track there. They go all the way up Montrose and come across in the back of River Sally and so. Yes, and it's under speed. I walked with her before, and because I could walk with her. I don't people that never walk fast, they would not be able to keep up because it's like Speedy Gonzalez and Smokey and the Bandit. These are, and it gives you, it keeps you alive because when you come home, you go under the shower and you tell yourself, okay, I did that, and it sets the pace for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's a good way to start your day.
It is.
Yeah, getting involved in some physical activity.
Yeah. So the people that walk fast, they have a low, let me see, they have a low tolerance for inefficiency. You're not saying anything?
I'm not saying anything, but not only people that work fast or hard.
Well, we're talking about fast walkers. It says, watching a slow-moving line make fast walkers physically uncomfortable, not just impatient, actually uncomfortable. Like wearing a wool sweater in summer. And wearing a wool sweater in summer is very uncomfortable. It's hot, it's itchy, it's everything.
Well, why would you somebody
that's to show you how bad it is. That's to show you how bad it is when we fast walkers go in line and the line is slow. You go to the bank and the line is slow, and I keep peeping over the thing to see, how many tellers do they have there with this long line? 2? Can they just bring someone else? Sometimes I make eye contact with the manager and I'm like, we need another person. Because I can't stay still when you go to the bank and the line is long and it's moving slow. And and then it's my death, honestly. So it says, they see inefficiency as almost morally offensive, a waste of finite existence. The fast walk is partly an attempt to minimize their own contribution to the world's inefficiency. I agree with that. This extends to how they communicate, get to the point, how they shop with military precision, how they make decisions quickly, sometimes too quickly. They rather make a wrong decision fast than a right decision slowly. Their whole life is organized around eliminating friction, which makes them effective, but sometimes brittle. Things don't go as planned. That is true.
Yeah.
Quite true. I ain't saying no more on that. That is true. Very, very true. And then people think that I'm rude, and then but it's not. I'm not rude. I just go to the point. I'm factual. There's a difference, isn't it?
Well, What can I say?
Say as it is.
No.
Say.
I concur with you on that. So no
You
problem
concur.
is
Okay. At least you concur with me.
But when you slow down, if you're walking real fast and some danger, you have to slow down. You won't walk fast into it.
Well, that's why you see Nicholas says when his wife is driving, he could tell her car is coming because he sees it from afar. So if I walk in and I can see danger, why would I walk in that direction? I'm swinging, I'll detour. I mean, it's as simple as that. I'll detour. So it's not that I'm going to see a man coming on the street with a gun and everybody running and I walking towards him and I stupid then. No, you have to. That's what I'm saying to you. With all the fast walk that we walk in fast, we have our head on. We know where we're going and how we get in there. You just don't walk into things just like that. I need Olavachi to call. I need Chance the Game to call. Natalina, I need you to call. I need somebody to call me. Those fast walkers and them. Call me because I get in blows here, you know. I don't know if you all noticed that. Jester's not been very nice to me this morning because I say I walk fast. And he thinks that
No, don't don't misinterpret me. I respect you for you being okay, you walk fast all the time. But what I'm trying to tell you is that it doesn't mean that some of the things that you achieve as a fast walker, somebody that walks slow would not achieve it.
But you know why they achieve it?
I'm saying point.
You know why they achieve it? Because we're not walking fast, they catch up with us. Don't slow us down. You catch up.
Oh gosh, yeah, you're trying to add a new dimension to it, right? That's okay.
No,
add your dimension to it, man.
Yes. No, but honestly, we all, and I'm telling you, we all in this game that we are in this world, everybody is different, as you know. There are some people that walk Solomon slow. I think there's a man from Riverside, you know. He walks like this.
Oh.
I know age.
Average age. You can.
He may be in his 60s or something like that, but he takes his time and he walks. And when I saw him, the first time I see him, I said, what happened to him? And then somebody said to me, that's the way he walks. He might take 2 days to reach Universal. He walks really, really slow. And then there are those that they walk slow, but they walk, in a, I don't know how to call it. It is not fast, maybe comfortable. Like nothing bothers them. They just go and they do their thing. They walk and that's it. And then,
no, go ahead.
And then, you have people like you walk, and you could walk fast. I see you stride before you, and you have long stride. Sometimes I watch you walk, and I'm like, if he just put himself up straight, he's gonna have such a beautiful walk. But you walk and you just let your body bring you forward. Send yourself back and watch you walk.
What really takes place? Oh my God! Let me just leave Claire alone. Claire, just go ahead and have yourself because I don't understand. Me want to go and give this guy a talk?
Yes. When I see you, I just said to you, you have long stride. You can walk, you can stride right. But if you just, let me tell you what to do. Engage your core when you're walking, and you're walking tall and you're striding right. I don't think there's going to be another man that I'd like to see walk more than how I see you walk. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Jester.
A sportsman like me.
Sports has nothing. What are you?
All my life.
Listen.
What is that?
Even though there are a lot of people that in sports and they're still walking like the bird that have these feathers doing so. I'm telling you, yes, you're tall and you have a long stride, but you could walk taller.
I use it.
Huh?
I use it to suit.
To
suit the circumstances.
Yeah.
As I tell you, if I don't need to.
No. I didn't say walk fast. You miss it. I said stride with height, with posture, with uppity, and you're gonna be good.
Hey. Claire, leave me alone, please, and let's just continue the program. I don't have to check the come and tell me this.
I tell you to stride right. Walk tall. And anybody...
So walking shot?
You walk in, let me tell you. Your shoulders. You had to hit your shoulders back like so.
Girl, watch.
Hit your shoulders back. You see how you sit? Hold on. You see how you sit there now and you sit back? Walk like that. Walk tall. And you're going to be so amazing in your stride.
Better just ask somebody to call, please.
Somebody call.
Somebody call, please. Yeah. You can walk like in. It will be a good way to interrupt at this moment.
Because I'm talking about you. I'm telling you what I think you should do. Hold your core and walk tall. Listen, I tell you, I always say to you, Jester, I'm 5 feet, 5.5.
No, they make a mistake.
Who says so?
4.5.
No, I'm 5.5.
Wait, they make a mistake.
Honestly, take my height. I'm 5 feet, 5.5 inches tall. I'm a very average human being.
You don't reach 5 feet.
I don't reach 5 feet.
Okay, you're almost like a quarter bottle light here. You're for if you just get... What you... I will show you.
No, honestly, seriously. I am... Let me see.
What feet?
No, I'm 5 feet, 5.5 inches tall. Yeah. And you could check it on I can show you my passport. And it has never changed. 5.5.
Whenever did they measure your foot before you put it together? You just give an average kind of thing.
No, that's not true. They measure me. The height. They measure me.
Stop. They never measure you.
Yes, they did. They did too. You have to go stand up against this thing with this pole on top of your head here. And I'm that. So, but when I walk, I feel like I'm walking 6 feet tall because I walk with posture. I engage my core when I walk. You have to learn to walk, hold your core, and still breathe. Like I'm sitting right, I'm holding my core, I'm talking, and it's not moving. So, you stand tall, like you're in the military. You know, when you see the pilots and the people in the military, when they stride, I'm telling you, when they stride right, and they stride, and it's like, whoa, what a man. That's it, it's just stride right.
You tell me no fire, you know it. Very close.
You could say, what you're bringing on? Anytime you feel that.
Oh gosh.
So with fast walkers now, they experience time differently. And Lorna spoke about the time. Somebody wrote, I am not a fast or slow walker. I hate when you're walking beside a man who walks ahead of me. See? One lady say that. She's not fast and she's not slow, but she hates it when she's walking with a man and he's walking ahead of her. I mean, he does not appreciate the stride, what they're striding. So in that case, and I'm putting it out there, if you are a woman that is in a relationship and walking with a man, and you're walking at that pace, and the man is walking, just hold on to his hand. Grab him. Make him know that, hey, we are in this together.
Why do you hold on to Selwyn?
Selwyn?
Oh, you got it from my sorry, why you doing it?
Selwyn? Ian Selwyn win?
Why didn't you hold on to Ian?
Well, you see, I'm wired. I'm wired.
You just, I mean, come on. The listeners out there, they are listening.
Yes.
They are listening and viewing.
Yeah, wired.
So you want the lady to
yes. But you see the thing about it, the lady established that she's not a fast or slow walker. She didn't say she's a fast walker, The fast, we're talking about the people that walk fast. She's not a fast walker or a slow walker. But she hates when you're walking beside a man who walks ahead of me or ahead of her.
Right. So you think your husband in heat when you're walking ahead of you? So you should hold your hand and...
Well, in that case, a wired walking fast. Walking fast. I know, honestly, it's something that I know that I do, and I'm conscious of it more when I'm being told about it. But other than that, it's just like a 747. It just fly over me, it's going like that plane over me head, and I know nothing. But as I get older, and I was told about it, so I make the conscious effort. Well, now I ain't care walking any speed I want. I ain't walking beside nobody with anybody or anything like that. I'm on my own pace. what I want, when I want, all kind of what. Wait, now my fastness coming to focus. Get it? His name is Alstead.
Alstead.
So I don't know what you call himself.
Alstead.
I don't know.
Alstead.
Yes.
Alstead. Hey, look at Laura renamed the husband.
Yes.
What you just
I don't know.
Yeah, Alstead just have to knock your foot in the ankle. Yeah, a nice piece of knock it like
so
you live.
Then I ain't going to walk in at all. I'm going to stay home. So yes, but this is a very important point that the person online said, Nick, because I've seen men, and this is another topic maybe we can do. I've seen men have their significant other walking with, and according to who they see, they leave them in the back in the dust, and they go like they didn't they didn't know the person, they didn't walk with them at all, and that's bad. So in that case, when you're walking with them and they just grab them, say, hey, I cannot walk at your pace. Walk together with me. We are walking together. Unless he's ashamed of walking with you, or you're ashamed of walking with him.
But then again, too, right? If it's a case where it's a walk where on mornings for physical development and thing, then no,
it's a different thing.
That's a different thing,
yes.
And then if the person is not trying to keep up with the pace, then you will be defeating the purpose for which it all was intended for. Yeah, but if it's just a stroll, a casual walk, then of course they should be walking together. I mean, it doesn't make sense if that's not the situation.
Right. So let's go ahead. So fast walkers often report feeling like times move differently for them, not faster, but denser. They pack more into their hours, not through careful planning, but through sheer velocity of living. A lunch break includes eating 3 errands and 2 is the lunch break, Yes. This relationship with time makes them great in deadline-driven environments, but difficult in situations requiring patience. They experience waiting as almost physical pain. They'll take a longer route if it means constant movement rather than a shorter one with a 5-minute wait. Time saved isn't the goal. Time filled is. So you see why? Patience. You have patience when it comes to, you see, like when you take me to that meeting with you, and you say, we're going to meet in Lorna. You remember, right? We went to a meeting. Jester invited me to a meeting. Lorna was here, and I said, Lorna, we're going. We went to the meeting. The meeting was supposed to start at 5:30 or 6 o'clock. We got there about 5:30. We chill, then we go inside the building and we sit there. 3 of us. One person walking at 6. Another walking at 6:10. Another at 6:15. And I'm like, wait a minute here. That cannot be right. Then another one walking at 6:30. Meeting's supposed to start at 6. And when they come in now, they still want to talk and shoot the breeze and all this kind of thing. Well, I have, me and me time as well. And I said, let me tell you all something. Do not ever take my time for granted. My time is mine. You all have a meeting that says it starts in at 6. You all walking in here at 6:10, 6:15, 6:20, 6:30. And one of them jump up. Well, that is Caribbean time. Well, look, that is it what get me mad now. And I'm like, what? Caribbean time? I said, show me the clock where it says Caribbean time. I said, Caribbean has no time. We all operate on the Greenwich Main Time. And if you can't operate that, don't call no meeting. Don't invite other people to meetings. Say your meeting for yourself. Because time, let me tell you something. In countries that are fully developed, time means money. And if you do not do things on time, you cannot have production. You cannot have production. Like if you tell me that you have a bakery and at 6 o'clock in the morning, bread's supposed to be baked and ready to be distributed to people when they come and buy. And you go at 6:30 and they tell you, oh, the bread's still in the oven. That's it. You lose a lot of clients there because they're going to look for crackers now because they're hungry. You understand? So you have to make your time work and don't come and tell me about Grenada time and Caribbean time and this kind of time and then I ain't working with that. That ain't working for me at all. So that's why, and again, Jester, it is because of the way I'm wired internally. That is why it bothers me that much when people do not come on time to things, and this it makes you impatient. It makes you lose your equilibrium, make you do all kind of wrong things and say all kind of wrong things and think all kind of wrong things. Just on the bums and when you see them. Yeah, say that. Yeah. So again, people that walk fast, they struggle with transition. Let me see what it says. Fast walkers have trouble with in-between states. They're either moving or stopped, walking or not walking, awake or asleep. The gradient states lunging, meandering, half walking feel uncomfortable, like being stuck between gears. The fast walk eliminates the transition between being there. This binary approach makes them productive but rigid. They can't half watch TV while half walking. They need to pick one and commit. They don't understand people who can spend an hour getting ready. For them, you're either ready or you're not ready. And the transition should be as brief as mechanically possible. And this is another thing, Jester. If you say to me, I say to Jester, we have to go this place. And I want you to pick me up at this time. And you show up at the next time. You know that is war, eh? War breaking out. Fight starts. Because I can't understand that I am ready. We have the time set. I am ready and waiting for 6 o'clock for you to pick me up. And you come and pick me up 6:30. Well, I am the woman. I have more things to get dressed, get ready, and I am ready. What's wrong with you?
Ever go and pick your plate?
What?
Do I ever go and pick your plate?
And I say, what? Jester?
The time when you had to go degrees, did I go and pick
Yes,
your
you
plate?
did.
I came later?
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
We have to leave at 6 o'clock. We came 6:15.
No.
Yes.
No,
Jester,
don't do that to
I
me.
don't lie, Jester. I tell it as is. We were supposed to leave at 6. I said, Jester, 6 o'clock. You come 6:15. And I said,
What? Claire?
yes. And I said, you know what?
No. Claire, no, man.
Yeah. Listen.
Next time, don't ask me to.
I have JJ now, you remember?
Good.
JJ.
Hope you always.
Yes. And listen, if JJ not working, I call in Princess Alice Hospital. You know.
Good.
I have rides.
Good.
I have rides to take me wherever I
Nice.
want to go these
I'm
days.
so happy to know.
Yes, you can come and pick me up later anytime again. But in the meantime, hold on. In the meantime, if across the seas we have a plan to go somewhere, and I get dressed and I go and I meet her and she's not ready, war breaking out over there too, you know. I'm like, no, you don't make me leave my house and tell me 5 o'clock and I come 5 o'clock and you 5:15. Listen, I have a thing about the time. And maybe I might to walk myself out of time one of these days, you know. But I think it's disrespectful for you to give somebody time or somebody to give you time and then you just appear when you think it's right for you to appear. That is disrespectful to the person. And I try my best not to be a person that arrives late when somebody invite me to somewhere or going somewhere with somebody to be late. I try my very, very best not to do that.
Yeah, but
and I'm not
there may
saying,
be some
hold on,
circumstances
my lips still moving.
But I see what I have to say.
There are times that circumstances happen and you think, but then you make a phone call. Don't leave me waiting and say, okay, he come in and I come in and I come in and you can't reach. You understand? So that's it. So people that walk fast again, they're secretly afraid of missing something. I don't know if that is true, but let's read it. Beneath the efficiency and drive, fast walkers. What happened here? Just I think my camera went off, didn't it?
Your camera went off?
Yes.
Is that so?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yes, I think my camera. Just say you flip the thing and turn my camera off. What kind of madness is this?
Oh, look at that.
You flick it and this. Yes.
Yeah, when the alcohol.
It says, beneath the efficiency and drive, fast walkers often carry a deep fear that life is happening elsewhere and they're missing it. Their speed is partly an attempt to be everywhere, do everything, miss nothing. They walk fast even without nowhere to go because standing still feels like life is passing them by. This FOMO, which is fear of missing out, isn't about social events. It's existential. They feel the finite nature of existence more acutely than others. Every slow movement is a missed opportunity for experience, achievement, life itself. The fast walk is really a race against mortality, which they never admit but can't quite deny. I don't know if that is true now. I don't know if I'm feeling that way.
You should tell us.
I ain't feeling that way. I don't think I'm missing out anything because I got everything that I want. So I ain't missing anything whatsoever. Maybe those are walking faster than me might be in that category, but not me. I think I'm okay. I not fear of missing out on anything, and I don't feel that I have to be everywhere at the same time. No, I can't do that, and I'm not doing this. So that's it. So, but just you see, a lot of things that we take for granted in life, walking fast. When I never knew that walking fast had all these positives and negatives. So maybe we should form a club, the Fast Walkers Club, and then the Slow Walkers Club, and then the Medium Pace Walkers Club. So when that three clubs meet together, we all can share how it feels to walk fast, how it feels to be a mediocre walker or a slow walker, and maybe we can learn from each other. What do you think?
A fast walk club. A
Maybe.
medium,
Or
a slow. What really? I tell you, your time. I realize your time is very close in truth. Time is very, very close.
You could say whatever
No,
you
no.
want. We don't have that club because
Excuse me.
if I go research why we shouldn't why slow walkers, I might get a whole different ball game on that, because we're dealing with fast walkers this morning. But that doesn't mean that the people that are walking slower or mediocre don't have their own traits also.
Any group you call to have to be walkers, they would be like for some physical activity and they would want to just like walk at a certain pace. But you don't call for slow walkers. You call for slow walkers at medium. What's going through it?
You see, now you prove my point. You're asking me what going through my head, and it says that because we are fast, our brain works differently. We everything is at speed for us. Like I said to you, you can't tell me to slow down. You got to catch up because catch up with me. Yeah,
you have a problem with that.
Yeah, catch up. Don't ask me to slow down because slowing down for me is you're sending me off the rail. Like I would lose myself, and you don't want me to lose myself. I don't think I'm pretty when I lose myself at all because I become very antsy and I'm miserable and all that. But when I'm in my zone, I am good.
So what about one of the golden rule that states a hurry but never be a goodness?
That's not a golden rule. The golden rule is do unto others as you'd like them to do unto you.
Right.
That is the golden rule.
A hurry but goodness.
A hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm just fast. There's a difference in being and hurrying to do something. Like, okay, if we have that program to do, and I'm late, and and I'm hurrying to come inside and do, and I make all kind of mistake. Being fast is that I have the program to do, and I come and I set up everything inside there. 1, 2, 3, fast. That is not a hurry but business. You understand? There's a difference between being fast and hurrying. Some of us just hurry toward it, and some of us just take our time and get there. Like you said, sometimes you see we walking fast and danger in front of us and we can't see, but I refuse that because I know I could see what's going on in front of me even though I'm walking fast. So here is that. Let's do a recap shortly. And mentally, people that walk fast, they're internally driven rather than externally motivated. So we are not motivated on the outside. It is something that is inside of us. They put us in one area, whether it's sleepy, it's moving on it, we are in the same pace walking, we don't change it unless we are doing exercise. If you bring us on a beach, as Dag said, and we sit there, we don't know what to do with ourselves, you have to walk with a book or something, because other people might be just chilling on the beach. I don't know how to chill, that's why I don't go to the beach. If I go to the beach, I just throw myself in the water, let the water do whatever it wants with me, then I come out, And I think, and I go, but I have no time to laze on beach and this kind of thing like that and figure out what's going to now. I'll do that. And in that case, that's it. They have high baseline anxiety they learn to channel. So we walk fast, we have a lot of energy, we find things that makes us keep going, and it's a hard thing for us to relax. Okay, Mary says, if you walk too fast, you can miss out. And if you walk too slow, you're going to be behind. So that's why I tell you, we need the mediocre walkers. Mary just be right up to my alley. But Mary, I ain't missing nothing. I'm okay. Call us and tell us why you think if we walk fast, we're going to miss out. Tell me what we're missing out. 404-1189. We have 12 minutes. Give me a quick call, Mary. Long time I didn't hear your voice. Call me. According to Miss Cleo, call me. Call Jester. Yeah, tell us what you think. What make you think that if we walk fast like me, we miss out. I ain't missing out anything. I ain't care what you all say. I ain't missing out anything whatsoever. Then again, the fast walkers, they process information through movement. So if I get a phone call, instead of I'm standing in one spot, I'll be moving back, I'll be moving forward, I'll be going forward, back, or sideways, and I'm figuring out what is taking place at the same time. So when you come and you're telling me, oh, Claire, this, that, and that, I tell you, okay, I understand, I answer you, and I done that because I already figured out what you're talking about. I process it, and we're done. So we are good at processing things through movement. We are consciously competitive about everything. So if I'm walking and you walking and I see you 10 paces in front of me, you know I'm passing you with the 10 paces that you're in front of me. I'm walking, I'm passing you. And it's not a competition between me and you. It's me competing with myself because it's an internal thing that I have that I got to see if I can beat you to that walk that you walk in there. Right? We have a lower tolerance for inefficiency. If you are not efficient, you have a job to do and you're not efficient. And let's say you're doing electrical work and you're supposed to be efficient because you say that you're legal and what you call it, you're certified and all this kind of thing like that. And there's an efficiency with a pole that is outside my house right there that needs to be up in the clip onto the thing there, and just is an efficiency for me, and I cannot deal with that because every time I tell him over there, Claire, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. It's in the back there. So when you finish inside here, you're gonna clip it up there, right? Because it has been like that for months now.
Are you talking to me?
To Jester Noel Johnson. Yourself. I'm talking to. So yeah, you have to be efficient in whatever it is that you're doing. And we that walk fast, we think that kind of way. We get to the point of thing, we communicate, we get to the point like with military precision. We do things quick, sometimes too quick, but we are fine. We experience time differently. So when you're in the bank waiting, and you're there waiting, and the line is long, and you can't go, you get impatient, and you're wasting your time there. And you make somewhere that will take 2 minutes to do, you walk 5 minutes outside of where you are because time is of the essence to you. We are highly sensitive to environment. We are counterintuitive. Fast walkers are often more aware of their surroundings than slow ones. Mary, that is for you. We're not missing out anything. We are aware of what's going on around us than slow people. Because slow people, I don't know what it is. They're just in a zone and they don't watch to the peripheral vision to see if anything is going on around them. But I know for me, I pay attention to everything that is going on around me. We struggle with transition. We don't like we're moving or we stop. We're not half moving and half stop. We don't half watch TV and half cook or whatever. We just commit to one thing that we're doing, we get it done, and voila, we move on. This one I don't like. They say they're secretly afraid of missing something, which is fear of missing out. I don't know if those are other fast walkers or the faster walkers feel that if missing out something if they walk too fast or if they do the things, but no, not me. I think I'm in a zone where I know where I want to be, what I want to do, and I think Snag is the same thing, and I know Denise in Toronto is the same thing, and we all are fast walkers, and we think when we walk and we do all this kind of thing.
So why you want to accept certain things that comes along with the fast walker and certain things that come
because
you don't want to accept it?
Don't make sense.
Why don't behave yourself? You think it's so?
Well, Lana did point out that it has its negatives, It says
Yeah,
the
of course.
go-getter syndrome. Like we always have to be on the go. We always have to go get things, do things, and so on. That could negatively impact us at sometimes in our lives. But right now, seeing that it's not impacting me, that I'm going to still go until the go get me to stop. So there comes a time when, our brain will slow down and we will think slow, we'll think differently. But at the time, it says what you have now, use it or lose it. And I don't want to lose it right now, so I'm using it to the best of my ability, as well as Net over there, as well as Snag, as it says, one stride in his gesture is 3 steps in somebody catching up.
Mm-hmm.
You know how tall he is, eh?
Yeah,
and he walks. You see how he walks? He has his stride, right? Oh, you're not home. Oh, but he's listening. Thank you for letting me know. Mary is not home, but he's enjoying the topic. Nicholas had a little stride, right? Nicholas is tall. He has posture. And when he strides, like he's striding right. So this is what I talk about water. So when he stride, I might make not 2. Maybe he might be 1 in front of me because he's tall, but I walk fast. So I might be able to catch up with him in the thing. But when he stride, like 1 stride in his, maybe 2 stride, two in mine to catch up with him. So, but not that you and I are going to walk anyway fast, because I know you'll just stay in my dust. And you cannot walk with me, and I know that, and I'm going to...
Who can walk with you?
You.
Claudio.
Nothing wrong with me. You want to put me to the challenge, Jester?
Of course I can put you to the challenge.
Sunday morning, 6 o'clock. Meet me in the pasture there. We're going for a walk.
I don't have time for that.
Well, you see,
for this Sunday.
Wait, what Sunday?
This Sunday coming.
Which day you free? Which day you free?
I'll put out a later date, man. Around now.
What happened about now?
I
You are
can't make it
celebrating
Sunday.
Christmas?
I can't make it Sunday, Claire. I
Make
can't.
these chooks and whatever. You can't make
And
it.
we're running to it.
I don't run. My walk is as fast as running. I don't run.
You walk
Running
fast
is listen. Running is bad for your knees. So I don't run. I walk, and I walk fast.
Running is bad for your knees,
Yeah,
depending on what surface.
Well, we running. If you're running on concrete, I wouldn't take part. Asphalt is a bit different, but then it have hole in the road. I don't want to twist my foot and do. So I prefer walk, and then I suffer with the DD, so I don't want to walk and put any strain on my lower back, so that when I go in wheelchair, you say it's me that call you that tell me let's go and walk, and you end up in wheelchair. So I'm gonna take my time and walk on the road, and no running. You can run and come back and meet me, but
Oh gosh, yes.
but I'm gonna walk.
Never a dull moment.
So here is the final thought. Fast walkers. The fast walker's pace isn't just a quirk of locomotion, like movement. It's a window into a particular way of being in the world. These traits aren't necessarily positive or negative. They're adaptations that work brilliantly in some contexts and create suffering in others. Fast walkers tend to be successful in conventional terms, but sometimes miss the very life they're rushing through. What's fascinating is how consistent these traits are across cultures and contexts. The fast walker in Tokyo shares more with the fast walker in Toledo than with their slow walking neighbor. It suggests that walking speed might be one of those honest signals we broadcast constantly without realizing it. A kind of kinetic personality test we perform every time we move through space. So see, there's beauty in walking fast. Somebody in Tokyo, is in Toledo. Toledo is Washington, yeah, in that Washington state over there. Same thing. The one in Tokyo is walking fast. The one in Toledo is walking fast. Even the one in two in Grenada are walking real fast. So we are in the same zone. We have the same traits. It's not positive or negative. They said it is adaptations that work brilliantly in some contexts. So there's no wrong in the speed that I have, the speed Nicholas have, the speed the man in Tokyo have, the one in Toledo have. We're on the same wavelength of walking fast. So, to all the fast walkers that is around the globe, in Grenada, in Trinidad, in Canada, in everywhere, from me to you, keep walking. Walk fast. It is good for our being. It is not competing with anybody to do harm to anybody. It is all about you, because it is something internal. You're not motivated externally, as it says. It is something within us that sooner or later we might be able to control it, but all for now, that's it. I'd like to say thank you so very much to everyone that listened, that checked in to our fast walking program this morning. Next week, we'll have another one. We have to do research and see what it's all about. Let me say good. Thank you to Mary Olavachi, to Kathleen Ledlow, to Lorna Bain, to Mary out there in Toronto, to Nicholas Snag, to Neth, and everybody else that listen. And to all those who did not comment, but I know they're listening online, thank you so very much. And we're coming to the end of another year, which is 2025, and heading into 2026. No one knows what 2026 is going to hold for us, but we're looking forward to another year, another productive year of me walking fast. And Jester, it's to you.
Well, let me take the opportunity to thank our listeners and viewers of this Take 5 program. Looking forward to having one with them next week, Tuesday, God's will. Nah, we're not taking a break, we're not stopping. We go right through. Yeah, right through. Let me also take the opportunity to ask them to be very vigilant, because at around this time of the year, there are some people out there who tend to use the opportunity to, defy people of certain things, and involving pilferage and all sort of dishonest kind of move. And so we have to be vigilant at around this time. People will be looking to rob and do all kind of negative things. So I urge you to be vigilant at around this time as well.
As you said, before we go, there's a police radio room 911 Christmas safety message. It says, what is 911? During the Christmas season, emergencies can happen when we least expect them. 911 is Grenada's emergency number for urgent threats to life, property, or safety, available 24/7. When to call 911? Ongoing crimes, example, burglary, assault, robbery, traffic accidents or collision, fires, bush rubbish, structural business, medical emergency, missing persons. Do's when calling 911. Stay calm and speak clearly. Give your exact location and details. Follow the dispatcher's instruction. Stay on the line until told to hang up. Use 911 only for real emergencies. Don't when calling 911. Don't make prank or false calls. Don't hang up prematurely. Don't give false information. Don't use 911 for non-emergencies. Misuse, and that is important here, misuse of 911 is illegal under the Electronic Crime Act 2013. 1. False calls can result in fines up to $5,000 EC. 2. Up to 6 months imprisonment, or both a fine and imprisonment. So use 911 when you need to for emergencies only. Do not call for pranks. And I know sometimes something happen and you call 911 and you're so distraught, you forget that the dispatcher is online and you just hang up. Please stay on the line with the dispatcher until it is sorted out. Just wanted to put that out there, because this is the time when the police is the most busiest, because everything happens out there at the same time. Thank you all so much for listening, and we say au revoir, aviento, goodbye, adios, everything together.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Oh, wake up, it's a brand new day. Got some things I need to say. Feeling heavy, you're not alone. Come take 5, you're in the zone. Voices calm, hearts that care. 2 good friends always there. Let the sunlight in your mind. Peace and hope you're sure to find. We'll take 5 with CJ and Jester. Talking truth and lifting pressure. Every Tuesday, 10 to noon, we're holding space just for you. Take a breath, take your time. We're here to realign your mind. Take 5, you're not alone. It's okay to not be okay. Let's talk it out, don't drift away. Mental